ERIN Bartels is not afraid of the darkness, but knows how to bring the light of God to set its boundaries. Hi, Terri Gillespie here, and welcome to Book Review, the books I loved. And I really loved this book. The featured book is The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater by bestselling and award-winning author ERIN Bartels. Now, this book will be released January 4th, and it'll be released in hardback, paperback, eBook, audio, and in some outlets, large print, actually. So the genre for this book, if you didn't see the book pre-review, the genre for this book is literary fiction, women's fiction, and Christian mystery and suspense. And a special shout out of thanks to Ravel and NetGalley for the advanced reader's ebook so that I could read this book and give my honest review. And that's what's coming. And by the way, be sure to like, comment, and share this video because we want more people to know about this book because this is a fantastic book. A little challenging, but it is fantastic. And I'm excited to see that we now have a genre of literary fiction in the Christian market, which is pretty exciting. The author's website is www.erinbartels.com, and that showed up thanks to my husband on the screen. And also, it is down in the description section. And in that description section are going to be all sorts of great links that have to do with the book and also some links to stay in touch with me. So here is a bio excerpt. ERIN Bartels is the award-winning author of We Hope for Better Things, The Words Between Us, and All That We Carried. Her short story, The Elegant Ruin, was a finalist in the Saturday Evening Post fiction competition in 2014, and her poetry has been published by The Lyric. She lives in the capital city of a state that is 40% water, nestled somewhere between angry protesters on the Capitol lawn and couch-burning frat boys at Michigan State University. And yet, she claims it is really quite peaceful. So ERIN Bartels, also just as a reminder, she will be my first author highlight in 2022. And I'm looking forward to really getting to know this author better. So this is my review of The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater. I gave it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review. And here's my review. Wow. I mean, wow. ERIN Bartels is a new author to me, but I intend to read whatever else she writes hereafter. The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater are the reflections of a coming-of-age story that touched me deeply. A brave, albeit realistically awkward journey to forgiveness for the unforgivable and the perspective that comes with that. The story begins with novelist Kendra Brennan's return to her childhood retreat, her late grandfather's lakeside cabin, where her wounds took place. Wounds which were reopened in her best-selling novel. She's on deadline to finish her second book, but is creatively paralyzed by a letter from a disappointed reader. As she delves into the possible reasons for her critics' cryptic words, she analyzes her book. which is more than loosely based on her past. Her investigation rocks the boat for herself and her best friend Cammie and her family. She mucks up her idyllic childhood with dark memories she can no longer hide. Bartels' writing flows like a gentle lake current, then churns and overpowers with her stormy revelations. Her story rocked my boat of my past as well. A gifted writer will not eliminate the darkness of life, but will define its boundaries with the light of God. If you want a book that is beautifully and poignantly written with literary fingers that will grab at your gut, The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater is a highly recommended read. And as I said before, I was given an advanced reader's ebook by Revell and NetGalley in exchange for this honest review. So I hope from that review that you're going to be interested in purchasing The Girl Who Could Breathe Underwater. And there are quite a few outlets: Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, BookBub, and christianbook.com. And also at your local retailers or bookstore. And if it's not on the shelf, what do? We politely go up to customer service and ask for it. Now, my posted reviews will be on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, BookBub, Goodreads, and christianbook.com. So you can read this review there as well. Also, as I mentioned before, in the description section are some links to my website and how to sign up for subscribe to my newsletter. And speaking of subscriptions, if that little red button is red underneath this video, then that means you haven't subscribed yet. And if you subscribe, there are all sorts of benefits for my subscribers. So please check that out. And while you're there, check out some of my books as well. Thank you so much. In a few weeks, you will be able to see the interview with ERIN Bartels, and I have a feeling it's going to be really good. So I'll look forward to seeing you then, and look forward to seeing you next month for my next month's review. Thanks again. God bless. And keep reading. Yes, 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 yes. Keep reading.